Now we get to the Detroit end of the deal. They got Jared Goff, 2 first-round picks, and a third-round pick. They already have the number 7 overall pick. So they're in prime position to draft a quarterback right now. Trey Lance at number 7 can make a big difference for this team. Now we have the Eagles who got rid of Wentz now. They could be in a quarterback hunt. I don't think they should go for that. But you have the first 2 picks. You know those are going to be a quarterback. It's going to be Lawrence, and it's going to be probably Zach Wilson. Fields is falling down draft boards due to the struggles with the Ohio State offensive system that so many quarterbacks have come into the NFL and struggled because of such an easy system. So Fields could be available at 7, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Still a lot of risks there. And then Trey Lance, who I don't think has a ton of risk. It's just he's coming from the FCS level and, he has all the intangibles, strong arm. He's basically Josh Allen 2.0, just with better stats in college, way better stats in college. And I don't think people say that Trey Lance is going to be kind of guy who needs to learn for a year, which is still very, very acceptable point. But when you talk about Josh Allen, he started year 1. He wasn't great year 1, but I think Lance year 1 is going to be way better than Josh Allen year 1 if he does start. So I don't see why, Wyoming is basically FCS at this point. Wyoming's not a great team. Not great competition that you're going to get. The best competition you're going to get is Boise State if you play at Wyoming. So I think Lance, overall, not throwing an interception in his whole entire first season, 28 touchdowns. He's great on the ground, big body type of guy, strong arm, can run. Just overall, a really good player. I think he could be ready to go year 1. Now with the Lions, he could definitely struggle. Seeing as that even if they trade Kenny Golladay, which they can, they're expected to tag him. But even if they do trade Golladay or keep him, it's still going to be a struggle in that offense. But I think he can fight through it, obviously, with year 1. And if you really do need a bench from year 1, Goff is a good placeholder. He's not going to be bad for you. He's just going to be average. So I think it's a good placeholder that they got there. Also, the 3rd round pick, so you got some value there. I think the Lions won this trade, but the Rams definitely overpaid, but it's what they had to do to get them to the next step. And like I said, if you can get a Super Bowl out of this, that's a win. That's a win for you. If they can't get a Super Bowl out of this, then, I think you'll look back on it and say, should the Rams have done this trade still? And I think you would have said yes. Because they're not in position to get a really good quarterback out of the draft anyways, and that's what they need. All the other problems are filled. Besides for maybe some depth, which you still have that in a lot of positions, like running back, with young guys who aren't getting paid a lot in salary. So I think you'll look back in 2 years and say, even if they didn't make the Super Bowl or win one, I think the trade's still going to be worth it for the Rams. That being said, I think the trade's also worth it for Detroit because Stafford wasn't going anywhere in Detroit. He wanted out anyways. And you came out with this gold mine of picks and a placeholder at quarterback who maybe could work out. So we'll see here, but both teams, I think, made out pretty well for overall, like, both their team needs.